Welcome to the Service Management Leadership Podcast with Jeffrey Tefertiller.
Good Monday to you. This is Jeffrey Tefertiller back with another Service Management Leadership Podcast. Since this is Monday, I like to talk about service delivery. For the last few weeks, I've talked about modernization projects and efforts. Many times we don't call them modernization. We just think of upgrades and updates and how can we digitize or digitalize what we're doing. So today I would like to talk about how and why modernization projects fail. And let's just try to understand these common pitfalls to ensure successful outcomes for our initiatives. Number one, I think, is the number one thing for almost every type of initiative or effort. It's the lack of a clear vision and objectives. Put simply, if you don't know where you're headed, you will never get there, will you? So we need clear vision from the top down. We need it defined. We need to make sure that we understand everything very clearly. That's number one. Number two reason modernization and transformation efforts fail: inadequate planning and strategy. We need to understand the assessments, both risk and business impact, cost, resource allocation, scheduling, all that sort of thing. Number three is near and dear to my heart: resistance to change. Many of us know organizations that are trying to update and upgrade what they do and how they do it. Yet they have employees, maybe even stakeholders, that resist this change. They don't want new systems, technologies, or processes. We've worked in those environments, haven't we? Where everything was a struggle. I have many stories on these I've been holding back for years. Maybe in the next, several months, we'll let a few of these out. But resistance to change is huge because it goes along with we've always done it this way. Number four reason these efforts fail: underestimating the complexity. If you've been listening to me very long, you know that I talk about complexity often. Complexity in the integrations between systems, the complexity by all the service providers we engage. We have complexity. We need to understand this complexity if our initiatives are to succeed. Number five is kind of a gimme. Gimme meaning, well, duh, yes, this is a reason why these efforts fail. Inadequate budget or inadequate resource allocation. Many of us have lived long enough to be in these initiatives and get halfway down the road on something and you think you're making progress, only to get a phone call to say, budget ran out. I can't get any more resources. Like, oh man, that's rough. But you move through it, right? Number six, poor communication. We need effective communication among all our stakeholders. That's kind of a simple one. Number seven, lack of stakeholder engagement. When I think of stakeholder engagement for our modernization efforts, it could be any type of stakeholder. Could be our users, could be security, it could be regulatory, could be risk. We need to make sure that we engage with and communicate, two-way communicate with them. Number eight is kind of an interesting one for me: over-reliance on technology. We in IT, especially when doing upgrades and modernization, we rely on technology. It is the panacea. It is the thing that's going to cure all of your ills. The irony is, Our over-reliance on technology is why our technology modernization efforts fail. Because we don't think about the human aspects, the training, the processes, any of the other ways that we could help our chance of success. Number 9, our failure to manage risks. Every project, every initiative has risks. We need to make sure that we identify and manage those. Number 10, this is another great one. Post-implementation support is inadequate. Once you go live with something in modernization, many people sit it and forget it. Hey, it's good. Project team walks away, takes some vacation, job well done. But the problem is, every modernization effort, every project, everything we do goes from modernization or project mode to operations. We should never have anything that stays in project mode indefinitely. So our efforts are only as good as how we operationalize the work. And then lastly, lack of flexibility. This is a big one as well. We have to be thinking of how do we adapt and adjust to all of the new information that we're given. Many organizations they're more worried about doing agile than being agile. So this is my encouragement to you to be flexible. Know that there's going to be a curveball coming and think, how do we adjust? Successful projects, especially modernization projects, they require comprehensive planning and clear goals and communication. They rely on a lot of things for us to do well. And if we don't do them well, we will fail. And so hopefully this has been a good conversation for you. Please make sure that you support us by subscribing, leaving comments, giving us great feedback wherever you're listening to this. I ask that you follow our LinkedIn company page and let me know how service management leadership can help your organization. Have an awesome rest of your Monday.